Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I have a little video showing how I take the papers out of certain books and things so that I am able to use them in the full capacity, and so that the orientation of them is correct. They're not sideways. So I'm going to start with a composition book, which is a great and easy one to start with, because now this particular one is just one book. I mean, one signature, and you have 100 pages, which means you have 25 pages in here probably. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to turn this so that this is open and easy to get to, and we'll just go down carefully. You can open actually like this, even better on this one, and just go down and tear it off. You can save this and turn that into a cover for something if you like, but I'll show you here what we've got is you have 2 pages, and you can go ahead, you may have to cut it down. You can do some creative folding and fold it up and have it have a pocket. But there you have full-size lined pages for your journal using a notebook. Okay, so this was a composition notebook. They're usually, I've seen, are put together with thread, just like we put together a junk journal. So you just go through and finish processing it, get it all undone. Go and pulling them out. Okay. And there you go. And they'll kind of stick together just because they do, but they're not gonna, because they've been sitting like that for a long time. So anyway, so now I have this whole stack of pages, and then I can cut them to fit my journal. I can, do folds, and I just line up the lines, fold it, so you can have, a page flip. You can go ahead, add pages in here, make it a flip-flop. And so that is composition book. So the next book I have is one of my favorite books. I have 2 of these. So this is the Pocket Encyclopedia of Indoor Plants. This one does have a jacket that I can use for something else. And so this one, it does come out. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is pull the book out, just like if I was, taking it apart to use the spine for a journal. And I want to be really careful. I don't want to break the spine, because I actually do want to use this book to make a journal out of it. I love the size of it. So I'm just cutting it with my X-Acto knife or utility knife, and you can see this has book binding there. So we'll come to this side, and again pulling it so that you want to be very careful when you're That didn't work. There we go. Let's turn it this way. Make sure your fingers are hands and fingers are inside the building. Okay. So there I now have this little book cover. It's a pretty color. It's a great size. Put that up there. So now this is in signatures. Okay, I can see that by when you start to pull it. Okay, so see right here it's coming undone. And we're going to want to help it because it is held with strings. See there? See the strings? I was beginning to wonder. Okay. Okay, so now we can open this up and take it apart, and look at there. We have full-size pages of this book in the right orientation, not sideways. And you can even leave, because every once in a while you're going to have two pages stuck together like this, and you can leave those two together and then just have this go down in the center of your signature. So that is that one. You'll just go and find, you kind of play with it, see, pull on it, and this will pull the next one. Okay, so this is actually the one I want with the daffodils, because that's what I'm going to use in my I'm using it in my May book. Did you know that a narcissus is a daffodil is in the amaryllis family? I just learned that in the dictionary. Looking up the definition so that I could use that in my book. Bromeliads. Mother-in-law's tongue or snake plant. So, okay, so this one is going into, the spider plant. Very cool. Okay, so, and an agapanthus, but this is the deserty one. Okay, so this is going to go into the stack of what I'm using with my my Mimi's So Darn Cute vintage kit. Okay, so there you go. We have all kinds of pages that we can use, and in the right orientation. What I mean is they are not sideways. I mean, usually you'll cut a book out and you'll see, and people will put them in sideways like this, and I'm just going to show you how you don't have to do that. And then we have one of my favorites. We have Edith Holden. This is a paperback Edith Holden. So I have a couple of these, so I'm okay with going ahead and undoing it. So this one, actually, I guess what you'll do is just pull the pages out. Pull this one out, see what it does. Nope, it's glued. So, what would you do in this case? What would I do in this case? I would go ahead and washi tape it, actually. Washi tape the two pieces together. Okay, we have that side. Do we have a thinner one? We do, and it's my favorite, striped. Oh, even better. we have this flower. Because we have a really good, that really good thick one, that'll be good. And then we'll go with a thinner one here. There we go. Okay. So this just gives you another way that you can go ahead and have your pages be at the right orientation. Okay, so for something like this, what I would probably do is I would probably, we're not going to get any color here. That's kind of a bummer. But to fit this into my journal that I'm making, because this is, what is it, more than 5.5 inches wide, and I don't want to lose the words and things, so I would probably go ahead and flip it over and flip this one over, and I'm just going at these words right here. And so there you go. So we have taken apart a composition book for lined paper, and then of course you can coffee dye it. We took apart a book that is actually in signatures all the way across, and then some of them, some of the pages will be single, and we'll just use those for tags or whatever. And then we took apart a book that was glued together, and we used washi tape so that we can have it in the correct orientation. And so there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you can go out there and be able to use this idea in your paper crafting right away. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an amazing day. Bye. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.